Good evening, Ashish. Good evening, Madhav. So we'll start in 1-2 minutes.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you for joining on time. See, so let's start now. Let me share my screen. Already it's visible. See, in last session we have seen last topic was this is solving equations by different methods. First one was elimination method. Then we had this is substitution method. Second method S4 substitution method. Third we have is graphical method of solving the pair of linear equation. The graph where this will intersect both the lines, that will be solution point. Fourth method we'll see today, that is we can say cross multiplication method. Fourth method we'll see today, that is cross multiplication method. Equations was x plus y equal to 2 and x minus y equal to 4. So next method we can say is cross multiplication method. Fourth one, so we have cross multiplication method. Cross multiplication method. How we can understand? Let me show. See, suppose we have basically pair of linear equations. So linear equations we can represent by, carefully see, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. And here we have two equations. So another will be also ax plus by plus c equal to 0. X and y will be, we can say, variables. A, B, C are constant. So in first equation we can have A1, B1, C1. Second equation A2, B2, C2. These are the standard equations of, we can say, standard form of this linear equations. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So first one will be a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, and second one will be a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Correct. Because see, any equation now we can write in this form. How suppose some students can ask why or how we can write. See, our equation, last equation was x plus 2. Let me write first x plus y. 1 second. X plus y equal to 2, and second one was x minus y equal to 4. Both these equations we can write in terms of, in this form, standard form. So how we can write? See, first one is a1x. A1 is constant value. Here nothing is given, that means 1, 1, 1, and here also 1. So we can write 1 means 1x plus 1y. See, C1 is constant value, C1 is constant term. So 2 can go in left hand side. Minus 2 equal to 0. Now we have in standard form. Here also 1x minus 1y minus 1y. This 4 will go in left hand side. Minus 4 equal to 0. Minus 4 equal to 0. Minus 4 equal to 0. So we got this standard form. Now main purpose is to find the values of x and y. Say, as the name says, we have cross multiplication method. Cross means cross multiplication. So will multiply crossly, means cross multiplication will be there in finding the values of x and y. See how we write. Let me show you. First we'll see standard values. By standard values, then we'll apply for this question also. So how is the process? X will write first. X will write as it is. X will write as it is because we have to find the values of x, and then we'll take these four values. This the x we have taken, so we can ignore this column, and we'll take these values. Remaining portion will focus on x. We are finding, x will write, and one line will draw, and we'll focus on this one. Always multiply like this. Cross means it should start from right hand side, not from here. Always from here. This minus this. Normally 99% of the students use right hand side for writing. So from right side only we have to start. Right side, this one first, then left side, and we'll this write the values. How we have done b1 c2. We write b1 c2 constant values. b1 c2 minus b2 c1. b1 c2 minus b2 c1. b1 c2 minus b2 c1. How we have completed this? As always, x we will find, so we ignore this column and we'll focus on remaining part. And here we will do from right. First we will multiply b1 c2 minus b2 c1. Correct. Now comes y value. After this x, now we have y. So we'll put y and again one line. Now you know the pattern. What is the process? In y, what we'll do? In y we will, one second. In y, we will ignore this column. For finding y, we will ignore the column in which now y is there, and we'll focus on other remaining two columns. That is one here and other this column, c1 c2 column. And again we'll do from right hand side, means this will go like this. This multiplication minus this, and we'll write the values. So this will be a1 c2 minus a2 c1. a1 c2 minus a2 c1. a1 c2 minus a2 c1. Right. These are the x and y values. And one more thing we want. One more this values we will write. For constant we'll put 1. For constant is c1 c2. We'll put 1. X, for x basically finding value of x, then y. Then for constant we'll put 1. And same method we will apply for constant. What was the method? We can say cancel. Let me show you. So we will.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Okay. Say for constant we will ignore c1 c2 and we'll focus on remaining values. Ignoring means just write 1 and then we do cross multiplication from these values. The column in which the c1 c2 are constant values basically. So we'll leave that column and remaining values we will take. And here also we know the process. This is plus. Here also we know the process, that is right side cross first, then left side. First is right side cross value, and we also write. So a1 b2 minus a2 b1. a1 b2 minus a2 b1. This is the, we can say, formula, because b1 c2 minus b2 c1, a1 c2 minus a2 c1, and a1 b2 minus a2 b1. These are, we can say, constant values. These are, we can say, constant values. And this one we can equate this value to find the values of x and y. One last thing is remaining, that is sign. So here sign will be plus, sign with x and y. So here sign will be plus. Let me write the sign value. Here it will be plus, minus, and plus. This much only. X plus minus plus will repeat plus, minus, then plus, plus, minus, plus. Once again, let me explain once again. So what is the process basically? First, we have written the standard form of linear equation, means pair of linear equation, two equations, standard form. This is one equation, and other one is this one. So a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. First equation. Second is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Now for finding x and y values, so x will be equal to, for finding the values of x, what was the method? See, for finding the x value, we'll ignore this column in which x is there and focus on remaining two columns. And in remaining two columns, we'll start with right hand side. Right hand side cross means b1 c2, b1 c2, and then minus b2 c1. Basically, constant values will multiply minus b2 c1. Correct. Then we'll take y. After x, we will focus on y for finding the values of y. So what is the method? For y, we will ignore the column which have y and we'll focus on this column, first column and second column. This column is vertical, you can say portion, and cross again from right hand side. So this will be one cross and this is another cross. So a1 c2 minus a2 c1 minus a2 c1. Correct. A1 c2 minus a2 c1. And last is constant value x, y, then constant is c1 c2. So for constant, same process. We will ignore this the column in which constant is there, c1 c2, and focus on the remaining two columns. Again, this cross start with right hand side. So a1 b2 constant values will multiply a1 b2 minus a2 b1 minus a2 b1. Correct. And last step is to put the sign. So first one will be plus, x will be plus, then minus, and then plus. That will be our ready-made formula. And also one more thing in book they have written in very simplified form. So let me write that also. See, so for this now x is basically x value we have to find. This is constant value. So we can equate x with constant and also y with constant value. So we'll equate x and y both with constant term to get the final value of x in constant values, like even in a1 b1 c1 term, like in terms of this a1 a b c means constant values. So first we write x by b1 c2 minus b2 c1 equal to constant value, this term 1 by means plus 1 means 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So we can send this value here. So this x will be equal to b1 c2 minus b2 c1 by, we can say a1 b2 minus a2 b1. This is basically x value. So we can put in bracket. So x value we got b1 c2 minus b2 c1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Now comes the value of y. So y we can equate. First we equated x and y. Now we can equate y and x and constant. Now we can equate y term and constant values. So minus 1 minus y by a1 c2 minus a2 c1 equal to 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So y we can write as, see, minus sign is there. So for removing minus sign, we can multiply minus on both numerator and denominator in this term. So it will be equal to a2 c1 minus a1 c2 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. a2 c1 minus a1 c2, because minus we have multiplied, so this will be plus, this term will be minus, by a1 b2 minus A2 B1. This is, we can say, our Y value. A2 C1 minus A1 C2 by A1 B1, A1 B2 minus A2 B1. So best way to remember is this formula only. First one I prefer, because in this formula we had very, we can say, easy values. This formula is more easier to remember and put in the equation. Because see, in this formula we can say we have very less thing to remember actually. X by we can say this is plus n. X by B1 C2 minus B2 C1 equal to minus Y by plus minus plus we can write at the end. So X by B1 C2 minus B2 C1, Y by A1 C2 minus A2 C1, 1 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Also one more thing, we have one more way of remembering this formula, that see, we can write like this also. First we can put constant value. So first we can write constant value. 1 we can write, then 1 line, then X 1 line, and then Y 1 line. That is one thing. Second, the 1 is there, so we'll see ABC, three constants are there, that is ABC. A, B, C are three basically coefficients values only, because in first equation we have X coefficient as A1, Y coefficient values are the values attached to this, the constant value attached to X and Y. B1 constant value is C1. Similarly, X coefficient is A2 in second equation, Y coefficient is B2, and constant value is C2. Now ABC, basically ABC values are only this constant values, and for first equation we have A1 B1 C1, and for second equation we have A2 B2 C2, A2 B2 C2. So see, start one we write, we will start with one value, that is, we can say starting value. Just write AB. After AB we have BC, and after BC we can write CA. AB, start with AB, then AB, after AB we have BC, and then after BC we have CA, and put minus sign into them first, minus. Also we'll put 1 2 now, 1 2 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1, then again 1 2 2 1, again we can say 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1, and again we can write 1 2 2 1 1 1 2 2 1. If you want to match, you can say now we have correct, we can say formula for all the cases. This is CA only, CA 1 2. Now if you see, our formula is correct, matching value. See carefully. X we can write B1 C2 minus B2 C1 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1, correct, all positive here. Y we can write C1 A2 this value minus C2 A1 minus C2 A1 by, we can say, A1 B2 minus A2 B1, all values are correct. So this way also we can remember any method, any technique you can use to remember these values. This is, I think, more easier option, this last one, because technique and logic is very important in remembering any formula throughout the year, throughout the life. What is the method? 1, then X, then Y. Let me, you can also say, please write along with me, very important. Then only you can remember this formula and this concept also. See, 1 will write 1 line, then X will write 1 line, and then Y value, 1 X Y increasing order. 1 is starting value of any number, then X, then after X Y comes in English alphabet. Now 1, after this one, A, it will start with A B, then BC, then CA, AB, BC, CA. Again we'll put one more time AB, one more time BC, One more time CA, no problem. We'll put minus sign, minus all having minus sign. Now I'll put marking 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. Completed formula. No need to plus minus, nothing is required. And from here also we can write x and y values. We'll take first these values. So we can write hence x equal to, this will go up. So b1 c2 minus b2 c1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1, comma y will be equal to, this one will go up. So c1 a2 minus c2 a1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Actually, I will prefer this step only, because from this no need to write separate formula, no need to remember anything. Please try to, we can say, avoid learning, because we have avoid remembering formulas, because possibly we can remember. In other subjects, English, social, lot of this learning is required, but in maths especially we can avoid learning by using some techniques, some tricks, some logic we can remember. So this is more, we can say, suitable way to this now understand the formula. So this is more, you can say, in your textbook this is given, these formulas, but I will prefer to use this one, because we don't have to remember any value, right? So anyone having any doubt? In cross multiplication method we have seen the formula. Now we'll see how we can apply in solving this particular question. So let me solve, and then once again, if you have any doubt, then you can ask me. So our question was x plus y equal to 2 and x minus y equal to 4. So we'll first convert this in standard form. So it will be have x means 1x plus 1y minus 2 equal to 0, and we have 1x minus 1y minus 4 equal to 0. These are, you can say, two equations in standard form. These are two equations in standard form. Now we'll see how we can apply these values in formula. So see, formula is basically 1 divided by 1 divided by, see, 1 is there, 1 means constant values. So 1 means constant value. Always remember कि for what value 1 is constant value. So we'll ignore this one and focus on these two columns. So this will be cross. Cross means a1. This is a1 and this is b2. So 1 minus 1. Always we'll do cross. Right side we start cross. So and then left side. So start with right hand side. So this will be 1 minus 1 minus 1. 1 into minus 1. So minus 1. And minus we'll put first, and then multiplying 1 with 1. So 1. Multiplying 1 with 1 will be 1. So first we write one value. 1 is constant. So ignore this minus 2, minus 4 column. And remaining two columns we will focus on. We'll start with right hand side always. So 1 minus 1 will be minus 1. Minus 1 into 1, 1. Then x value we write. X is b1 c2 minus b2 c1. So x value means we'll ignore this column and we'll focus on these two columns, and always from right hand side. So x value is b1 c2. So this is b1, this is c2. So this is c2. So 1 minus 4 is minus 4, b1 c2 minus b2 c1. So b2 is this one, b2 will be this one, minus 1, and c1 is this one, minus 2. So minus of these values, minus of minus 1 into minus 2, that is 2. Because minus minus plus, right? Because minus 1 into 4 or 1 into minus 4 is minus 4, minus in bracket minus 1 into minus 2, that is 2. Now no need to use minus sign, just we'll put y, and then remember c1 a2, not this one a1 c2, c1 a2. So for y value we'll ignore this column. I will focus on, you can say, these values and these values. So c1 a2, this is c1 minus 2, and a2 will be 1. A2 will be 1 minus 2 into 1, that is minus 2, minus c2 a1. C2 is minus 4, C2 is minus 4, and A1 is 1. So minus 4 into 1, minus 4, minus 4 into 1, minus 4. Now we can put the values. 1 by minus 2, we can solve x by minus 6 and y by minus, we can say, 1 second, 1 by minus 4. See, this will be plus, sorry. For y value is a mistake. See, for calculating the y values, we have said we'll ignore, this is y. So we'll ignore this column and focus on last two, we can say, values. So this one and this value, and 1 into, then we can do cross, starting with right hand side. So 1 into minus 4 is minus 4, and then again right side back cross, minus, minus, then 1 into minus 2, 1 into minus 2, now again minus 2, 1 into minus 2 is minus 2, apart from this is central minus sign. So this will be 1 by minus 2, see, 1 by minus 2 equal to x by minus 6 equal to y by minus 2, because minus 4 plus minus 2 will be minus 2. So this will be, so y should come as positive, minus 2. Okay, C1 A2, we have C1 A2, C1 A2 minus 2, it is minus 2 plus 4, sorry, minus 2 plus 4, because based on the formulas 4 is the value, minus 2 plus 4, that is equal to 2, that is equal to 2 plus 2. So you can equate this x and y values with constant term. You can equate x and y values with constant term. So this implies we can write minus 1 by 2 equal to minus of x by 6, because this minus 6 will go up. So basically overall minus sign. So minus 1 by 2 equal to minus x by 2, and minus 1 by 2 equal to y by 2 equal to y by 2. So minus cancel, and this 2 cancel. X will be equal to, this will be 2 3 are 6. So x will be equal to 3, because minus cancel, x will be 3, and 2 cancel, so y will be equal to minus 1. These were the values of x and y in our previous case also, previous methods also, like substitution method, elimination method, or graphical method. So this is the value. This practice is required, but we can understand A1, B1, C1. A1, always remember A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Always, because we have arranged in these manners only. So this will be A1, B1. You can write in by pencil the same values, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. So that will be easier to write. So 1 by A1, B2. A1, B2 will be 1. First write the formula, then we put the values. A1, B2. So 1 minus 1 minus 1. Here minus 1. And minus A2, B1. So A2, B1 will be 1 minus 2. So A2, B1. Okay. A2 will be this one. 1 into 1, 1. So 1 minus 1 minus 1. Okay, fine. Minus 1 only. Now x by B1, C2. This is B1. 1. C2 is minus 4. So 1 into minus 4 minus 4. Minus will put first. B2, C1. So B2, C1 will be minus 1 into minus 2. So basically 2. Minus 2. Now y value. So y will be C1, A2. C1 is minus 2 into A2, 1. So minus 2 into 1, minus 2. Then minus sign will put first. C2, A1. So C2 is minus 4 and A1 is 1. So minus of minus 4. Minus of minus 4 will be plus 4. Actually, we should write minus of minus 4, but no issue. So this will be minus of minus 4. Minus will put first, and then again minus 4. Minus of minus 4. So minus of minus 4 will be equal to 4 plus 4. Same thing here. So 1 by minus 2, x by minus 6, and y by minus 2 plus 4, that is 4 minus 2, that is 2. So x value will be 3 and y value minus 1. Yes. Any doubt?
Sir, once can you scroll upwards? Can you go up? Yes, sir. Continue, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So anyway, we can remember the formulas. The best one is to write 1 by AB, x by AB after AB, BC, then y by CA, 1 to 2 1, 1 to 2 1, 1 to 2 1. We can put easily. Now see this we have just seen that you can say process. We can say we'll see in detail when we solve the exercises. Now one more thing here. Now we will see. Now the questions we have solved, x is 3 and y is minus 1. Now we want to know types of, we can say, solution. See, types of solution based on the nature of, the graph. We can say graph means straight line only. Graph means straight lines. After this topic, we'll see one by one every exercise. See types of solution based on nature of the graph, that is straight line. We know already that we have two equations can be written a1x standard form plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. And second equation we can write a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. So types of solution based on the nature of graph, that is we have straight lines. So a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Now we already know that the graph of these equations will be straight lines. Graph of these equations will be straight line. We know this from our previous understanding. Suppose now what kind of graphs we can have? Suppose simple graph can be that this is line L1 and this is line L2. So both can intersect. This is the suppose xy axis, xy plane or xy coordinate axis, and both the lines will intersect at a point. So this point P will be, or we can say solution point. This point we can mark as P, and we can mark as x1 comma y1, or x1 comma y1 will be, we can say, values of these equations, solutions. We can say solution of is the final values of x and y, coordinate of point P, coordinate of intersection of these two lines. This can be one possibility. Now second possibility can be like this. Basically these are intersecting lines. So first case we can have is both the lines will be intersecting lines. Both the lines can be intersecting lines. So first one can be this line can intersect. Basically both the lines L1 L2 from both the pair of equations, pair of linear equations, they can intersect. Second one can be possibility that they can be parallel also. This is L1, because it will depend on equation. It will depend on equation of that particular line. Lines can be on graph, it can be like this, L1 L2. So where L1 and L2 are parallel. So lines can be parallel also. So this is second case condition. Lines can be parallel as well. First one was lines can intersect because two lines will get after this is making the table and drawing the graph on xy plane. Second case, lines can be parallel. One more case will come. That will be third. We can say third case. See, lines can coincide also. Lines can coincide also. Let me plot that also. X. Only these three cases, no more than these cases. See, lines can coincide also. This is the last case. So the line is L1, and from first equation we got the line L1, and from second equation we have line L2 directly above L1, or we can say coinciding with L1. So this is also one possibility that lines, both the lines can coincide. C case, coincident, we can say coincident, or both the lines will coincide, coincident. So we have intersecting lines. Intersect means both will intersect, so we can say they are L1 L2 are intersecting lines. Second can be possibility that both will be parallel, so we can say parallel lines. Third can be possibility as coinciding lines, or both are coincident. Coincident means both lie on the same line, means one above the other. Okay, so these are the many three cases. No other case will be there. So my question is, what is the nature of solution? So nature of solution basically what type of solutions we get. Here we have written types of solution. Heading is types of solutions. So what type of solutions we get from the nature of the graph? That is, we have seen nature of straight lines only. The three main possibility is there. That is, first one is they can intersect. So both the lines can be intersecting lines, and we can say both will intersect. Both can intersect. So second one is both can be parallel, or we can say lines L1 and L2 can be parallel as well. And third is possible that both can be coincident, means both can coincide on the same line. They will means L1 L2 will be same line, or we will say one above the other, or they will coincide with each other. So we can say what type of solution we get. So from solution point of view, what we can write. See, from solution point of view, we can write first case intersect. So we can say this is the solution point P, that coordinate we can find from the graph paper. That coordinate we can find, and same case we have seen in our this is last case also that we had in here graphical method of this question. Intersecting point P was the solution point. Intersecting point P was the solution point, that was 3, -1. Correct. Similarly, here also intersecting point P will be the solution point. So here we can say unique solution. Here's nature of the solution will be unique solution. Unique means one solution. Unique solution or one solution, because this is the only one solution. So that's why we can call this as unique, means one solution or unique solution. In the second case, lines are not intersecting, means lines are parallel, they will not intersect. If we extend in both the directions, they will not intersect. So we can say here no solution. No solution. If lines are parallel to each other, then no solution, because lines will never ever intersect each other. So we can say no solution. And now third case we can write. For third case we can write. See, lines are intersecting at infinite points. Carefully understand. At all the points now, they are, we can say, intersecting. These are intersection points only. Means all the points. All the points are common point. Common point. The points lying on the line itself. So all the points are basically common point. We can say common points for both the we can say lines. So we can say that infinite many solution, because all the points on the lines will be solution point. So here we can say infinite, in this case infinite many solutions. So infinite solutions. Infinite means many solutions. Infinite solutions. Infinite